finding a way to combine kicking butt in games and kicking cancer's butt. We have a $10 donation from Visa. Hearing all these sad stories convinced me to donate. Thanks for the event, guys. Let's kick cancer's arse. We have a $50 donation from Fearner. Hello, AGDQ. Great event, great cause. Germans for the win. We have a $20 donation from Daniel Games. Here's a second donation for being so awesome at the classic games I played when I was a kid. Again, I want to thank everyone involved for making this charity marathon a giant success, including the viewers who advertised to their friends. We have a $50 donation from Cedric. Thanks for the fantastic NES runs and commentary. Go Team Blecky.
What was your choice again?
File name for migration Alexa, PLEXA. I'm not sure. A couple $100 on that already.
Yeah, 651.
And then, like, Tim, I could add a donation as well, or a donation idea as well.
That's our donation at site.
Well,
It's Bull Rush.
Alright, okay, you should.
oh, it's not on the page.
Yeah.
You should have mouse control.
Did I unplug the wrong ones then? Sure
This is a pass-through on my keyboard.
where is it plugged in?
It's plugged in here.
Okay.
This is just a reminder that we are Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live. Speed Demos Archive is the premier community for video game speedruns, completing games as quickly as possible through extensive planning, practice, and knowledge of game mechanics and glitches. While Speedruns Live is the best site to race video games online against others. Players of all skill levels are welcome to join, whether you like to become competitive or just race casually with friends.
This is going to be interesting. So there's a...
Can you pull up one of the HD scenes and tell me if you see anything? HD single?
Does this move it?
No.
Okay. Restart Omni's PC. We've been having issues with his USB ports.
Let me try a different set of ports here.
I have Mark of the Ninja on the other PCs, so if you can't get it figured out, just kick one of them off. Am I like live right now? Because while we're waiting, this is the end of the Ninja block, but we're playing it on PC. And I know there's a prize over there that's for the PC block. That doesn't count for this game. That starts on Hitman Blood Money, which is next. So I just wanted to make sure people don't get confused over that, start donating to try and win the Taika statue. You gotta wait until
What about the doubles?
Blood Money.
Race co-op one?
Either of the double HD scenes.
I see the same mouse and
Speaking of prizes, just a reminder the prizes for the Ninja block are a Ninja Gaiden Final Boss Perler with a $15 donation buy-in, signed Mark of the Ninja poster,
Yeah,
also
I'm
a
flashing
15
randomly.
also a $15 buy-in, and a Squid
Can you just
Ninja
plug
Ken
it back
print,
into one of those?
which
Because
is
like
a
games on
$5
those, it'll
buy-in.
work. Yeah, just kick them off. Hey, Hannah. I got a mic. Yeah, you can sit. There was another guy who's going to be on the couch, and I don't know where he went. So we're going to tag you in.
I literally got here 1 minute ago.
Like 1 minute ago? Wow. I have 2 USB ports and 3 things to connect. So I'm going to have to do some hot swapping. I only need the mouse at one point, like, so I just got to hot swap it. It'll be fun, you know, extra challenge to the run. Hey, I got Mirror's Edge now. I can Alt-Tab, but my mouse is interfering with his mouse. So can you unplug your mouse?
We have a $35 donation from Kingdom Nerdia to
I
Raelcun.
can keyboard, but his
Sorry I couldn't be there to
mouse
keep
is
track of
overriding
your
mine, so he's
MOTN run.
unplugging.
Here's some cash for luck with Guard AI.
Was that directed at me?
And may Kingdom Nerdia.
He's a Mark the Ninja runner. It should be.
And may the wall kicks be with you.
Yeah.
This donation is in honor of Melanie, a coworker of mine currently receiving chemo for malignant
should be
cancer
light.
in her digestive tract.
These are both
May
plugged
good
in,
work
right?
like this lead to less suffering from this terrible disease. Thanks to you all for running for the cause. A $20 donation from Mammoth. Great skills for a great cause. Looking forward to seeing MOTN run. $30 donation from Raelcun. Wanted to match Blackie's incentive donation and put the money towards his choice. A $50 donation from Master Sage. Taking money out of the PS4 fund for you guys. Love watching every year. Thanks to all the runners and all the people behind the scenes. You're amazing. Let's hit 500K.
Yeah, I'm moving it. Looking for Mark the Ninja. I don't see it.
Is it capturing a lot?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it should still show up if it's installed. Oh, will it? Yeah.
Could you just run it from the? You can just lose it out of range. Okay, then yeah, all right, I see what's going on. Okay.
I just want to talk. There we go.
I see something amazing. That's good. All right.
He might a DVI notification. I assume that's intended. What?
I just moved the camera.
Thanks, mute my phone.
So Mark of the Ninja got moved from this computer. Can you swap it to the other one?
What? What?
It's not on the computer anymore.
my
It was
God.
on both of those. No, it's not. It's on the one in the middle. I know for sure because I was just doing it.
These mics are off right now, right?
It shouldn't be
'Cause
this
I'm like trying to
difficult.
find a place for it to sit properly, and it's like,
Where did Sint go? You can sit on the couch.
We have a $15
Good
donation
TL.
from Dulce Report.
You don't want to sit on the couch? Okay.
Raelcun, thank you for showing off how broken Mark of the
Just so much
Ninja
more
is. Good
comfortable
luck
on
with
it.
old soldiers and the rest of the Hawks. Put this money towards Raelcun's choice.
What was the name on that one again?
Dulce Report.
Dulce Report? Okay. That's fine. You don't need a microphone. You're just repping TL by sitting there. Do we have the Yeti plushie around here?
It's a reminder of some upcoming donation incentives. We have Hitman Blood
Okay.
Money, Easter Egg, and Glitch
fine.
Expedition, which is
Have
at
fun with that.
$1,202 out of $3,000. BBBBB.
Yellow screen.
All
He's switching
trinkets is currently at $2,840 out of $5,000.
oh, I hope
Age
that
of
gets-
Empires
I
2
hope that
Scenario
gets
Bid
met.
War
My estimate's pretty generous, so
with
That's-
Attila the
that's such
Hun
a cool
3
one, isn't
currently
it?
in the lead with $263. Half-Life
Yeah, I've been
Hazard
trying to
Course
find a place for it, but it's
at
not really working.
$568 out of $6,000.
I'm gonna reduce the height.
And Portal Run Type is out of bounds at $1,147. And inbounds
It's not
only
mirroring,
at
it's extending.
$861.
So you can handle commentary.
Like I don't have USB either.
Or we can
That's a
squish
what?
together a bit. You can always squish.
I have to save aura? Okay, there's a little bit longer before I have to do that, so like people can
always
try and
just
snipe
squish
it.
over a bit and then you
What?
can say.
Yeah, I can tell you when to cut it off. How long do you need in advance to cut it off?
Okay, the run hasn't started yet.
5 minutes? That's fine.
Okay, do you see like a blue desktop?
Yeah, and I see the screen settings display set.
Okay,
Okay.
then I think we're finally good. But I do need to move these.
I have a $25 donation from
Whoa.
Tomaki.
We might need
Did
to
you just
switch-
move the mouse?
Hi, Raelcun. Originally planned to donate
Just
this during
unplug
the
the
Star
other
Trek
mouse.
one.
Just unplug that mouse.
But hey, you introduced
Yes.
me to this amazing game with your runs. So here's a bonus donation, and I'll
We're
still
stealing your
donate
PC.
during the SC2 run. Good luck and break stuff like only a ninja can. Also, kill Orca, because I didn't have the balls to do it in my casual run.
Oh God. that would be-
Okay, so is Mark of the Ninja actually on here? Can I sit down?
Should be. Can we like switch off of this so I don't show his Steam account?
I have a $100 donation from Anonymous.
Yep.
Incredible
I
job
can
from
launch
incredible
it
people.
with
Keep up the
not
good
for
job.
Steam. Hang on, as long as I'm logged in. What did I just alt tab into?
The Void.
Good. Good.
You all tabbed into another dimension.
Okay, what's open?
Yeah, it says purchase.
Yeah, I know. I can fix that. Which drive is this on? It's
I have
probably
a
C.
$5 donation from Manette. I had never donated to anything, and donating to this great cause makes me feel much better.
No.
I've wasted
Where
all my
are these
PayPal money
new
on donating,
files?
but it was definitely worth it.
Properties.
Just switch
Yeah,
your
it-
account.
Yeah, do you need to log into your account maybe?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
well,
that
that's-
doesn't work, you can just log in.
Okay, I'm gonna plug you into the network.
I have a $50 donation from Raelmom. So proud that AGDQ community and Raelcun for their efforts to raise money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. This dread disease needs to be wiped out. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, it's working on it.
Did you know that Rail Mom is momly or backwards?
Internet access.
Maybe a $50 donation from
Shame that insight
MLS
not being
79.
wiped.
Here's to another great AGDQ
Probably wouldn't have made
marathon.
the joke if he was
This
mine.
donation is in memory of my father. It's been 4.5 years since we lost him to cancer. I still miss him every day. Hello to the various hashtag SMW and ALTTP
I
racers
might be able to launch an offline
and chat
mode.
room regulars from MLS 79,
hang on.
aka Who.
Let's try offline mode. If it'll- Yeah, right about now.
Oh, it looks like Mirror's Edge is still running on that computer.
That was cool. Let's close
Got a
Mirror's
$20 donation from Matt Horstman.
Should have internet.
Got home just in time for one of my all-time
no.
favorites, Mark of the Ninja. Cancer won't see us coming.
Edge. Internet access. Let's try this again. Game is not ready to be played in offline mode. Okay, so let's switch
Alright, can
users.
Let me see all that stuff. Okay, well turn it, make it so you can, because he's gonna have to log into Steam.
Am I good?
He's not visible, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Thank you.
Got a $20 donation from Shea Waldo. Great ninja block. Half of this
The
goes
Steam
to
login
Borderlands
seems to go down
cosplay, and the
there.
other half goes to Butlet as the Wind Waker file
Would not have been
name.
great timing. I need to
Okay.
confirm that this is the correct version. Hang on. It should be. Yes, this is the correct version.
Okay, so I think we're good then. Are you getting audio from, are you getting
Are
game, should you
these-
be getting game audio right now?
I have an anonymous $40 donation, risking my job watching you guys at work, but it's totally worth it.
PC.
Keep up the awesome streams.
Is the audio connected to a different PC right now?
What should I be hearing?
I don't know. Should he be hearing something?
You should be hearing noises as they change.
Are
You can hear the
sure
clicking?
Maybe the audio's set to the wrong device.
You hear the clicking noises on the menu.
You can hear this? Like,
Maybe a
Okay.
$20
Okay.
donation from Warpony.
there's, I don't know if there's
Awesome
menu,
Rainbow
music in
Dash
the menu.
t-shirt.
Okay.
Raelcun. Even if we all know Pinkie Pie is best pony. Put my money to save the animals because no speedrun in Super Metroid is complete without saving them.
Hearing anything out of there for some reason. How important is audio for this?
It's
game?
not important.
Okay, but you're hearing it. Okay, then I guess we'll go.
Okay?
Okay, are we ready?
Make sure mouse is working. Okay. Need the mouse for exactly one trick.
That should be widescreen.
Wow,
right.
caused so many problems, Raelcun.
Let's get ready to get started. And oh, I just heard the sound.
Yeah, it's coming from the monitor thing here.
Oh, it's behind me. Okay. That was confusing. There's a cutscene here, so I'm just gonna do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so Mark of the Ninja is actually a very trick-heavy game.
Don't
I
you hear the
can kick
bell?
out of bounds on any vertical surface, including invisible
I'm here
walls
to
that I
help.
want. I can
Rule number
fly,
one,
and they give us this
don't
nice
get me
teleport
killed.
ability that we can use to go through walls. If I could jump properly, we could continue. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to need to cover, and I'm not going to be able to cover it all while it's happening. So you're just going to have to trust me when I say that I'm teleporting through walls, and that's not intended right now. Restarting checkpoints, like I'm doing right now, refreshes the cooldown of my teleport, and since that's one of the main things that we're doing to break the game, I just have to learn where checkpoints are, and right as I hit one, I reset it so I can teleport it again very quick. Like I have my teleport cooldown, I don't need it there, so even though we hit a checkpoint, I don't need to reset there. It's all conditional.
Let's keep
Guards in this game are a little bit better because we are playing on New Game Plus, and their AI is slightly better than New Game Plus, and I will die in one hit to anything as well. So it's an interesting trade-off because, you know, have broken abilities I shouldn't have at this point in the game. But also, this is really hard. If I aim too high, then I wind up there, and there's a very particular spot where I'll land, which is over here. Yeah, good. So I traded off the ability of having all of my endgame abilities for guards being slightly better and dying in one hit to anything. The main trick you're going to be seeing is just teleporting through walls. The way that works is when I run at a wall, if I time it where I hit teleport on the right frame, I just appear on the other side. We have no idea how that works. It shouldn't work. By everything that we know, it just does. That guard didn't decide to kill me. Guards have really set AI patterns. What they do is when they see you, they'll like get startled and they'll have a startled animation. Then they will reach for their gun, like watch this guy. Oh my God. And then he grabs his gun and he starts aiming and then he starts firing. So it's very easy to avoid a lot of guards because they also have to aim steady their shot, and you can see their tracer stop moving. And then there's a slight animation before they start firing. Sometimes guards can just super cop me, to use the GTA term, where instead of going through any of those animations, they will fire immediately and just shoot me in the face. And since I die in one hit to anything, if a guard decides to do that to me, I'm flying right now. Yeah, I'll explain it in a minute. Then I just die, and then I have to just, you know, go back, try and avoid it. So that's the second main trick in the game, is flying. It's a very simple animation cancel. When I have a moment, I can show you how it works. Because there's no way in hell I'm coming anywhere close to the record in this game. Ooh, excuse me. This is, I'm doing this wrong. That would be helpful if I did this correctly. So when you start a glide animation, he starts to move upwards a little bit. Can I have some water?
I got it. No dying, please.
The blackout is working. While the guards
So when I start the glide animation, we're just going to have to go with the crackly voice, but I'm good. I'm not dying anymore. Oh, nice shot, guard. So when you start the glide, you move upwards slightly. And when you stop time with the focus mechanic, the game forgets that you have already used your glide. So you can glide multiple times and stop the animation before you start to fall. So it just means we can fly, basically, however we want, as long as you press the buttons in the correct rhythm. Right now I'm crouched in the narrow hallway, which sticks my hitbox partially through the ceiling, which then allows me to just hold up and teleport, and I wind up on the floor above.
Sail right over them.
The next main trick that we use to go out of bounds is the wall kick. If I run at a wall and stop running at the correct distance, I will line it up perfectly every time. Otherwise, when you watch me turn back and forth repeatedly against a wall, you'll notice that the ninja, his hands and his face will be a different distance from the wall every time if you look very closely. At certain distances, he is shoving his hitbox through the wall. So if I hit the jump and attack button immediately after each other, it's about a 2-frame window, I believe. I have not tested it extensively. Then I am capable of attacking and forcing my way through the wall, and then physics take over. But since we can fly, it's a lot more useful than it used to be. So this level makes usage of the fact that everything in a given level is on the same map. If there is a in-game cutscene or a bonus level, they try to hide it with fake cutscenes, but it's still on the same map. And since we can kick out of bounds, fly, teleport at will, etc., we are going to go into the bonus room because it is located in a very convenient place on the map. I did not need to open that door. We need to open this door. Anyways, so we're going to go into this bonus room. That guy is really good. I just landed right in front of him. He's just like completely clueless. Guards are like that sometimes in this game. You can just be sort of jumping in their face and they never realize that you're there. I really like this game because casually it's a very, very good stealth game. It's very intuitive, everything flows very well, and all the stealth is completely optional. So let's try and get this first try. Nice. That was just I let go of the run button at the correct time. So now we are on top of the level because the bonus room is way above the level. There's about a 3 to 4 minute auto scroller in this level, so we're running over it currently. And at the end of the level, because of the fact that we can kick out of bounds on invisible walls, we can force our way back in bounds and then hit the end level trigger, skipping everything. Also, the levels, the end level triggers are there and they don't actually check for anything. The only reason I'm not teleporting to gain distance is that this whole area is flagged to be not teleport viable. So I'm using slide cancel. At the beginning of a slide, your horizontal momentum is slightly more than usual, but at the end of the slide, there's a long delay before you can use any inputs. So if I cancel the slide animation by jumping out of it, I carry that increased momentum, and it's the fastest way of traveling horizontally. This next level has a cutscene skip. At the beginning, there's normally like a 30-minute cutscene, and there's about a 30-second cutscene, but you spawn above the cutscene trigger because they were trying to be cinematic and have the ninja land on a tree during the cutscene. But that means there are a couple of frames where you have control, and so we just teleport sideways and avoid having to hit that. So then if we kick out of bounds on this wall, we can skip the whole basement section where you have to break the gas main. So we're just going to casually fly in this direction and then grapple up to this vent, because you can grapple to things out of bounds, it's very handy. Then teleport up through the ceiling here. This game is extremely broken if you haven't gotten this idea yet. And, oh, I didn't trigger this, we need to break this. So, oh, I threw the wrong item. So because we skipped the cutscene, my HUD hasn't appeared yet because the HUD appears at the beginning of at the end of the cutscene. So I'm like, that sort of thing can happen where I'm trying to do something and it's not working, I don't know why, and then I realize that I am on the wrong item. So what we're doing here is we're just teleporting past these lasers because, having teleport early is a little bit ridiculous. And then resetting the checkpoint so that we get our teleport cooldown back. It's the fastest way of ascending. I don't have sound, so I don't know if I got it. There is a faster way of ascending through there, but sometimes when you do it the way that I did it, some of these points that you have to break with your melee attacks or with your darts will just break by themselves. It's really weird. I have absolutely no idea what triggers it. It saves about 15 seconds whenever it happens. So I just go for the opportunity for that to randomly happen because I have no idea what triggers it, and it happens maybe about 25% of the time. This level is fun because the old way of doing it, I used to fly directly up because there's a nice long death plane to prevent you from scaling the building and skipping most of it, but it doesn't extend all the way over to where you start. So you used to be able to just fly straight up and then fly over the death plane and just skip everything anyway. But flying is slow because it uses a stop time mechanic. And because of that, every time you have the focus active to fly, the game is not advancing. So we've tried to cut as much of flying from the route as we can. So if you see me flying somewhere, it's because it saves an inordinate amount of time and I can't replace it. Also, this wall is really annoying. Normally I have pixel references. Wow, I got it first try. There's usually pixel references that I can look at to see if I am going to clip out of bounds or not. If I'm looking carefully, I can tell you if I'm going to go out of bounds before I jump attack or not. So that's sometimes why I just back and forth and I don't even try. That one's not going to work. That one's close, but I don't think it is. That one should. No, I'm wrong. But some of these walls, normally all of the different positions of his hitbox against the wall have a different pixel location. But that one in the vent there, there's about 3 different locations. I believe it's 3, because when his hitbox is in different places, he interacts with the wall differently. They all have the same pixel location. So I just have to line it up and hope that I have one of the 3 is the good one that I want. So there's a long cutscene here where they show you about Kelly and how you should go around to kill him. I don't really feel like watching that, so we're going to kick out of bounds on this, land on top of the doorway that's below me, because there's a nice solid object that we completely avoided. It's really handy. Thanks for putting it there. And then we're going to glide, land on top of it, fly under the cutscene trigger, and then we're going to throw our instant kill item. Yes, there's an instant kill item in this game, and then teleport away, so that the snipers don't kill us while Kelly's busy being devoured alive by insects. And then the level just ends.
So you mean to tell me that this is not how this game is supposed to be played?
No. I had the wrong item selected. Sometimes it just likes to change you back to the darts. It's kind of the default item. So I always have to be careful about this. Vents can be really annoying for kicking through walls, because if I press the down button, it'll reset my position in the middle. In this instance, it's useful because I have a consistent location to teleport through the wall to. These guys are really annoying. Oh god, don't kill me. Okay, so we're going to use the insects there, because insects not only instant kill enemies, but if another guard sees one of their friends get killed by the insects, they get terrified. So I almost saved that, but he was too late in his firing animation. So even though he should have been terrified by seeing the other guy get devoured alive, it kind of makes sense. He was already in the process of shooting his weapon, so it didn't stop him from shooting me in the face, sadly. So we're going to slowly claw through here and then just casually teleport through the blast door that's supposed to be blocking our way. When we jump up here, this checkpoint will reset the cooldown of my teleport, which will allow me to teleport through this wall. If I can kick through this wall fast enough, it will save a bit of time. But if not, I can just teleport. No. All right, so we're just going to teleport through. Probably land in the electric stuff. No, cool. Saved a few seconds. And then this level, we used to fly out of bounds the entire way. I did that at bonus last time. But since we've been trying to cut as much flying as possible, we found an inbounds route that works pretty well. So I want to kick through this wall as fast as I can. That one looks good. And then teleport. Wind up all the way down in the basement, which skips a huge section of the level. Reset on this checkpoint. And then teleport down next to the generator. That's a very precise angle that I have to stop and line it up correctly. Because I can clip out of bounds into the final level of the room, but until I pull this crank, the trigger to end level does not exist. So we still have to go down there, pull the crank, and then fall into the final room to activate it. This next level is the only level that we spend the entire level out of bounds, because at the end of the level, there is a 90-second just you're waiting for a door to open, and it's really annoying. So we just kick out of bounds. That wall is really easy to kick out of. It's not as impressive as it looks. And then we just fly straight up, because there is a nice convenient ceiling to this level. So I need to go up and to the right. So if I fly at a diagonal angle, we're doing 2 things at one time. Also, the animation that you cancel while flying to the right is longer than if you're going straight up, well, right or left. So it's easier to fly. And so even though there are no textures for me to refer to, I am reasonably certain until then that I was flying up, because I just lost a bit of height. We should be close. I can teleport once we're at the ceiling, so there we go. We can just teleport to the ceiling. Now we're on top of the level, and even though it takes a while to fly there and we're stopping time for a long period of time, that 90-second waiting at the end of the level makes this still save a considerable amount of time. When I first started, playing this game and we found all these bugs, I was routing it out, trying to figure out how we can use all these bugs to save time. I was really bad at flying. I had to fly really slow. I would have time stopped for a quarter of a second each time. it wastes a lot of time, and we still saved like 30 seconds over the other one. I think I've gained a minute on this level by flying better, so it's pretty ridiculous how much time you can save on this level. I'm also using my teleports in a very particular way, because this is the ceiling of the level, so as the geometry of the level below it changes, the ceiling will raise and lower. And instead of using my teleport on cooldown, I want to be using my teleport in spots where I'm avoiding geometry that would have to make me take longer to run right. So I'm not teleporting in the most intuitive way, like right here, there's another one that I want to avoid with that teleport right there. And then at the end of the level, the ceiling just stops existing, so we fall in bounds right at the end of the level trigger. And I think I already got it on this account, but whenever I play that on somebody else's computer, they get the ghost achievement. It's a little bit amusing. It's like, oh, hey, you played a level without a guard ever even noticing you. Well, we didn't notice them either.
Can't let the count get away.
So this level is probably one of the fastest ones. There are, we have all these consistent ways of going out of bounds, and then every once in a while there's just exceptions where a wall is just programmed so amazingly well that we can go out of bounds on it very easily. And I say well because it's good for me, maybe not so good for the programmers. Oh, that sniper just wrecked my face. Let's try and avoid that. Okay, they got terrified by the guard getting devoured in front of them, so then he didn't wreck my face that time. This guy's really good aim, I'm not too concerned. He's just gonna keep shooting at me. But then if we hold right, press A to grab onto these hooks, he's sticking his hitbox out of bounds, and I can just teleport, go through the wall, and we're right at the end of the level. This level is probably infamous for people who played it, and they're like, well, how would you speedrun this level? There's a really long forced cutscene. Because you go in, and your goal is you're finally killing the dude. And then after that, there's a really long section where you're in a dojo, and you can't do anything except to walk. And it takes like a minute and a half. But since we found out that everything is on the same map, even behind fake loading screens, I started hunting around, okay, so where is the dojo on the map? We're going to use the bonus room again, because the dojo is actually right next to the bonus room. And this is the one point where I'm going to need the mouse. So we go into the bonus room, we're going to clip out of bounds to the bonus room again, fly over to the dojo, clip into the dojo. There are two ways of clipping into the dojo. One saves 10 seconds over the other one, but isn't as funny. So we're going to use the funny method because this is for charity and we're trying to amuse people. And I just clipped into the loading zone to return to level. So now I have to go back into the bonus room, clip out of bounds again. It's a silly mistake that wastes a little bit of time. But it's better than if I had clipped into that hallway further on, because past the loading zone, there's two invisible walls that there's no way to escape from. So I'd have to then reset the checkpoint. Actually, I think I have to reset the level when that happens. It's pretty bad. So we're going to be a little bit more careful. Our screens are going to white out because we're too close to the loading screen. That doesn't always happen, so I'm just going to have to fly blind, but it's all right. And then we're going to fly up here, land on an invisible floor, and then run to the right a bit. And then we're going to see the dojo right up here. So the other method that's faster, you can run along the top, and then there's a really weird collision thing that you can like just jump in at the end of the level. So using the keyboard here, because if I line this up precisely, I will teleport in, hit the trigger that removes my control from everything except for walking at a very high speed. And if I let go of the controls at the correct time, oh, we're going to reset that because I want to get this. Oh, I have to reset the level. Hang on. This is too cool not to do, and we have a generous estimate. So we're going to just try that again. It's basically a Zelda super slide, but faster while going forwards. And it looks really silly. I like to call it ninjas on ice. So let's get that wall kick first try again, just casually. That's harder than it looks. There's a little bit of a setup for it, but I've been having trouble with it recently. So we'll fly back over here to the dojo. If I don't get it this time, we'll just continue onwards, because it is just a silly thing. And then we'll get back into the dojo. Oops, I didn't do my slide jumping the best. And try this trick again. Because, you know, getting the swag is more important than the time at the marathon, Ryan, right? That's how it works. Hope we're lining that up correctly, I believe. I just need to wait a little bit longer before I let go. There we go.
There we go.
So the reason why the other method is faster is because when you enter this room, the game actually locks the boundaries of the level into this room until you read this scroll. And it's not just because you have to stop and read the scroll, but now I'm in the slow walking trigger again. It is actually only about 10 to 15 seconds slower than going the other way. And and it's entertaining, so I wanted to show it off. At the beginning of the next level, though, we do have another slow walking trigger that's completely impossible to skip, because it teases you too. Because if you watch very carefully, I'll reset the checkpoint right at the beginning. There will be a B input available. Oh, it's the level after this. Never mind, we're getting ahead of ourselves. This level, we're gonna use a bonus skip again, but we're gonna do it backwards, if I can get up here. So the bonus room is right over here. You can kind of see it. So what I wanna do is just casually kick through this wall. There's no consistent setup. I just have to spam until I get it on that one. Complete the bonus room. And then it's like, okay, you finished the bonus room. Let's put you back at the entrance, which is halfway through the level. This level is actually extremely long. There are 3 objectives you have to complete. You have to pick up a bunch of items. And going down to the basement actually is the unintended method, even though it is supposed to be a little bit freeform, just winds up being a little faster. The objectives are basically laid out like a triangle, but doing the triangle in this direction means there's a little bit less backtracking. So we're just going to teleport through that wall, push the box. We'll grab the Sumi, which is the plants they use to give me the tattoos that give me all of these superpowers. Because, you know, we're not just a ninja, we're a superpowered ninja. And then we're going to teleport past this guy because he's annoying. He didn't see me. He usually shoots at me. And then there's a guy with the keys over here, so we're just going to casually, you know, if I can drop off the wall, please, thank you. We're going to teleport through this wall, throw some insects at him, pick up his key. But I have to wait for this teleport cooldown because there's a jerk of a sniper up here, and snipers cheat, so I have to jump and teleport as soon as I land because he will fire his sniper at me, and that's the only way to make him miss. Snipers do not miss ever unless teleports are in the equation, so that's why I need the teleport cooldown. We're just going to clip through this wall. It's a little bit faster. And then, oh, I can reset checkpoint here. Right. That would be helpful if I had the teleport selected. And then, there we go. Just barely avoid those darts. Skip the puzzle. We can skip every puzzle in this game. It took a while to find out some of the puzzle skips, but some of them can be extremely long. The puzzle in the last level is maybe 3 minutes long. There's a couple like quasi-auto-scrollers. Professor Broman was going to be here, and I was going to make him speedrun the last level, even though he's never played the game before. So, do you want to speedrun the last level, Sint?
Do it.
Oh, come on, it's easy. UA did it last year. You gotta see if you can beat UA's time on the last level. Peer pressure. All right, so if I reset the checkpoint here, you'll see a B input above his head for half a sec, like 1 frame, exactly 1 frame. And then I went in, and you don't gain control for about at least half a second. And when you're holding a body like I am right now, B makes you drop the body. So the game's just teasing you, making me think that I could drop Dosan and just sort of leave him, which would be amusing because then Aura says we shouldn't just leave him here for the vultures. We'd just be able to drop him like whatever, see ya, and continue through the level. That's Aura, by the way. We haven't seen her much because I've been going so fast that she can't keep up with me. At the beginning of the game, she said rule number 1 is don't get me killed. The cutoff for whether I kill her or not is probably going to be at the end of this level. So if you want to snipe that, you better be fast. Because I think currently saving her is winning. And killing her is half a second faster.
Saving her is winning by $45.
$45, okay.
Ooh, that is close.
So it's much closer than it was before. I meant to teleport, not throw a dart at the explosive. That's generally not the best idea. Okay. So these are the hardest enemy in the game. They're stalkers. They just have a radius around them, and if you enter that radius, they detect you. They will also chase you. Ooh, that was not what I was supposed to do. Wrong wall. If they detect you, they will just chase you for half the level. It takes a long time for them to reset, and they have really good aim. But we can teleport through the radius, and somehow they don't see you. The teleport is actually a little bit of lazy coding from the developers, because it's supposed to be like, he's moving so fast, it feels like he disappeared, but how did that even happen? But instead of trying to program the ninja being at all the places of the teleport at the same time, they just made him disappear and reappear. So that's why the teleport is as abusive as it is. We can use it to just do a lot of unintended things. That guard's really annoying, so I get shot by the sniper, but intentionally I drop the explosive by hitting with a dart. We'll wait for the sniper so he doesn't cheat and kill me again. and then he walks into the explosive and dies. So this guy's gonna shoot at me. Don't hit me. Oh my god, okay. So that guy can hit me if he decides that he's on his game today, and since I die in one hit, it's generally something I don't like to have happen. Oh my god. This wall is thicker than most, so I can't just hold right. I have to hold right as well as slightly upwards. Otherwise, you get an error sound and he doesn't go through the wall. So that's why it took me a few tries. We are actually nearing the end of this game. It is very quick. And I do once again recommend it. It goes on sale for about $3. It's made by an indie game development company that's made some really cool games that you've seen before. And, you know, it's, oh, nice. Where am I going to respawn after that? Ouch. So this is my favorite wall in the game. I'm actually kind of glad that I died there because I didn't really get to show you how broken this wall is. Most walls, it takes some effort to get through. All this one I have to do is walk up to it and I crouch. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how that works, why it works. It shouldn't work. You should cut off the donations for Aura now. And now we're in the last real level. There's a playable cinematic at the end, which is what I was going to try and get sent to speedrun, but he doesn't want to do it. So Hannah, do you want to speedrun the last level of the game?
So good at speedrunning platformers, you have no idea.
It's after this one, so we got a little bit. So right here, when you throw an item in focus, well, you know, when I don't mess it up, you gain a little bit of height. So if I stand on the right spot here, and then throw the item down, okay, yeah, I did it wrong. The roof here is a little bit arched, even though it doesn't look like it. We'll be hitting another roof that has the same architecture. I can point it out. So if I just jump like right at the edge of it, I'll hit the roof and then get knocked back down. So I want to be a little bit to the left to use the item throw to gain some height because it's faster than flying, since flying wastes real time. We're just going to wait for this mark of Serenity cooldown because I messed up. And then it saves having to use the stop time. So like I said before, we try and avoid that whenever possible. So now we're falling off the roof because we're not hitting the jump button. Intentionally, we're up here, and that roof that I was jumping in is shaped like this. So that's why I have to be a little bit out from the wall to do that trick. We're just going to land right in front of the stalker, and then she's going to be confused about where we went because we're going to disappear. Or I could do this completely wrong and get killed. That's fun. So we're just going to play peekaboo with this door, and then, because the guard, it really confuses the guard. He's like, wait, he's in front of me. Wait, where did he go? There's a door. Oh my god, he's in front of me again. Oh, I don't know how to fire my gun. So that's just the backup strat, and it's a little bit silly. And we're nearing the end of this level, because there's a really long puzzle at the end, but I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm just going to skip it. This guy coming up has really good aim. He's amusing. So there's a really narrow hallway. He's got a shotgun. And he's going to turn and fire at me and miss. Oh, he hit me today. Cool. He is on his game. Like, you can't even be mad at the guards when they kill you because it's just like, that's a good shot. Like, you just got to praise it when it happens. So we just skipped the entire second half of the level by teleporting at that vent. We're going to trigger this cutscene, and then we're going to hand this off to Hannah to speedrun the final level. So you have to beat Yue's time. I think he wasted a couple of frames. It was pretty good. So hold right, and then you lost, I think, maybe 3 frames there. We'll be generous, but it's going to be difficult now. So we're going to come up, and there's going to be 2 switches. They're going to throw mix up at you. You got to mash B to pull the switches without wasting any frames, and then after the second switch, you got to turn left. It's the mix-up. It's really hard. But if you switch to turning left while he's in the animation for pulling the lever, you won't lose any frames. Then you pull a sword off the altar. Then you got to turn right again.
Okay, you're going to have to slow down.
Okay, so what won the donation one? We're saving Aura. Okay, so it's half a second slower, but it's all right. The people have spoken.
So I'm already default losing?
She's already losing.
So mash
so
B,
many frames.
mash B, mash B. Then you want to mash B on that one, then switch to left.
When you finally face Azai,
And then you want to mash B and then switch to right.
pay for what he has done.
I think there were a couple frames wasted in there. Your mashing wasn't that great.
I don't controller. How to controller?
So this is actually a really good climax to the game when you play it normally. It's well constructed, and it actually it presents you with a choice at the end, which is why it's a donation incentive. And then I just sat there for a couple minutes just going, oh my god, what do I do? Because the whole game was constructed really well, and it's a really devious choice. People always ask me which one's the good ending. I don't think there's a good ending. I think there's 2 bad endings. You could argue it endlessly for quite a while. You could argue they're both good endings. You could argue they're both bad endings. There's a downside to each ending, and there's a good side to each ending. I believe they meant to stick you exactly halfway between the two people that you have the choice of killing. But, so I originally thought going to the right and killing Azai, which is the one we're doing, would save frames, because then we wouldn't have to waste animation frames to turn around. But then I discovered, when I tested it out, that he's actually a little bit closer to Aura, which, does that mean that's the good ending? Is that intended? I don't know. So turning around and killing Aura is half a second faster. But
So that's the good ending for speedrunning.
yeah, that's a good ending for speedrunning. For a normal playthrough of the game, I am not sure. So this is the easy part, because since we just have to kill his eye, you can just keep holding right.
I got
And
this.
then you mash X when you get close to him.
Okay.
And as soon as he goes into the animation for killing his eye, that's time. So as soon as you see him just like start to swing, it'll like go into a cinematic. Time. 29:33. Okay. That's we made quite a few mistakes, and I wasted time showing off funny things. So that's pretty good. So this is bad ending. So is the other one. No spoilers, but yeah.
No
So we're just
spoilers,
gonna
but
skip
this is
that.
the ending.
Yeah, no spoilers. It's just one of the endings.
It's okay, we skipped the last cutscene.
Yeah, we skipped the cutscene, so you didn't see the end of it. So that's Mark of the Ninja. I believe Hitman Blood Money is coming up next. That's the start of the PC block, which gives you that awesome prize.
Mystery
Oh,
game.
Mystery Game is next. Is that in the PC block? I assume we're waiting until Hitman Blood Money's
It's a
done.
mystery if it's a PC or not.
Revealing the platform would reveal the mystery.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can you point the front of the frame Meister pad towards me? All right. Somebody, so we can get a
Maybe an hour or 15 minutes, maybe.
Am I off?
I need to be.
Where did the mom seat go?
No, I'm not. I can hear myself.
Those chairs can't be there.
I'm even hitting the right button.
Those chairs
We have a
can't be
$50
there. They need to go
donation
back.
from Jashamoose. Raelcun, Master of the Swarm and Master of the Ninjas. Amazing run.
What was the name on that?
This is Jashamoose. Yeah. I hope you're having fun, and I'll meet you guys next year. $20 donation from Christopher Thunstrom. Keep up the good work. Shout out to Lars and Alex from GWC. A $25 donation from Kane. My love to all the runners. I will need to stop by next year. Dear Rail, breathe, dude. Also, if you don't get ninjas on ice, I'm going to launch you to the moon. Yeah. You got it, so there's no worry about that. $20 donation from VM Kid. I don't know anybody who has cancer. Hopefully we can greatly increase the number of people who can say the same thing. Keep up the great work, and I put my faith in Blast Hard Cheese.
When you're at a good spot, signal will start commercial.
I have a $50 donation from Chesney SR. Good luck to our Mark of the Ninja representative, Raelcun. Best of luck with reaching your donation goal and beyond. Hashtag AGDQ 2014 hype. With that, we're going to cut to a commercial.
Hey, Professor, or Mayor K. What's the game name for the dashboard? Can you just come over?
Mystery game.
But for the Twitch dashboard?
It's mystery game.
No, his string here.
Maybe a $50 donation from Hayes Shift. First, ask Raelcun if he prefers save or kill the animals. If he says kill them, tell him the money's going to save the animals anyway. Hi, Rael. Hayes Shift here. Everyone from the right chat says good luck and make us proud. Well, everybody besides Barada. He said, damn it, Rael, this is why we can't have nice things. Maybe a $20 donation from Yodi Odal. Go Raelcun. TL ponies are watching you. Luna best pony. Have a $20 donation from Dikigo. Help, I'm trapped in a donation factory. Have a $25 donation from Claw. Well, once again, it's that week when sleep has taken a vacation. Awesome runs as always. Let Raelcun choose where the money goes. Have a $15 donation from Banana Pancake. Thanks to the staff and runners for making this marathon possible. I enjoy every moment, and I hope my little contribution will help the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Cheers from France. I have a $15 donation from Pronk. Here's another donation to fight cancer. Put it towards Blood Money Glitch Showcase. We all want to see this, people. I have a $10 donation from Aether the Clown Shark. Awesome work, all you guys are doing. Thumbs up from Denmark. Take a moment to plug our foreign language restreams. We have the French restream at http://twitch.tv/MrMV, and the German restream at twitch.tv/exe. _DE. Also like to plug the Yeti, which is the yetee.com/SDA. They have a line of AGDQ t-shirts again this year. $3 from each sale goes directly to PCF. Reminder that Twitch is also going to donate $50 for every 1,000 viewers up to our stream's maximum concurrent viewership. And just found out that Minecraft has met its goal.